Hello, this is Brenda Green, and I'd like to welcome you to Living in the Go. Today, I want to talk to you about renting or buying your home. We all need shelter, but what kind do we need? So let's get into it. So, why buy a home? Well, when I was growing up, the American dream included buying a home. My dream was to buy a starter home, then a mid sized home, and finally to build a home from the ground up. The dream changed slightly after I had the mid sized home and a divorce. I bought a condo instead of building a home. I did unfortunately pass this philosophy on to my children, so when they left my home, they moved into their own condos. I felt this sense of pride because I felt I had set the right example for my children. Well, a lot has happened over the years, and the housing market, along with the economy, has changed many people's thinking about home ownership, including my own. Now, on the plus side, interest rates still remain low. There are a lot of good programs available for first time homeowners, and there are still some tax advantages. So if you're paying more for renting than a mortgage, then that probably makes sense for you to buy at this time. If you have a family and you need more space, then maybe buying a home would be a good thing for you. There are a lot of things to consider with home ownership or renting, and it's based on your readiness to actually have that responsibility. So if you say yes to some of these questions that I'm going to ask, then it's a go for buying. If you say no, then that's the opposite. So first, do you have 10 to 20% to use as a down payment for your home? Will the cost of your mortgage payment, property taxes, and utilities be less than 35% of your take-home pay? Do you have an emergency fund to tap if the furnace goes out in January? It happened to me in the mid-size home. Is your credit score in good shape so that you can get a low interest loan? Do you like doing maintenance or repairs to keep your property up to date and keep it in shape? Will you stay in the home at least 5 years? Are the places that you're looking at, do they have a good school district? That's important if you have children, but it's also important to resell for prospective buyers of your home. So again, if you said yes to those questions, most of them, then home ownership is your ticket. If you said no, then renting might be best for you. It depends on the lifestyle you want. There's certainly no shame in selling your home to downsize or have less financial stress. It's just nice to make that call to maintenance and have all your repairs handled by the landlord. So if you don't want to deal with the maintenance and upkeep, then rent. If you move a lot, then rent. If your income is not stable, then rent. The American dream has shifted. So if you don't buy a home, then what I want you to do with your extra money is to invest it. Because people who buy homes typically are using that as an investment to boost their net worth. So you can boost your net worth too. Just invest it in yourself, in the stock market, in retirement funds, in your emergency fund. All those things are so important. So as always, I do have my beliefs. You can always buy a home when the time is right. Don't let family, the bankers, friends, or anyone rush you into this decision. Don't let them tell you, well, you're at a certain age, you need a house. That's not true. They don't know what you know about yourself. They don't know your financial situation. So take your time. If you stop living to buy a house, then you aren't ready. Macaroni and cheese every night will get old. Trust me. Look at what the numbers tell you that you can afford and buy less house. The mortgage broker is going to tell you that you can afford X, but be comfortable and get Y. Don't fall into that hype. They're looking to get a bigger payoff in terms of their commissions or whatever, but you do what's right for you. You can't prepare for everything, but be prepared for some things. That's what I mean about having a little bit of money set aside in an emergency, because things happen. That's life. I want to thank you so much for your time and attention. This means so much to me to be able to share this information with you because I get such a rush and a boost out of doing these things for you, sharing information so that people are equipped to do the things in life to help them become prosperous, to be able to thrive in any situation. So if there are topics that you want to hear from me, please let me know. Leave a comment and I'll try to accommodate. But again, we're sharing a movement. If you like this, hit like, share it with your friends, and by all means, subscribe. Thank you again so much and have a great day.